Hello again, it's Joey John Maguire. I'm in the Broadway bar in Fulham Broadway, close to home, still recovering from man flu. Watched a wonderful video on YouTube yesterday. I was introduced to it by a friend of mine, ex-sergeant major of 3 Para. And I watched it, and it was a tribute to a gentleman called Hank Hood, ex-2nd Battalion, the Parachute Regiment, served in the Falkland Islands. So in a way, this poem I'm about to recite, my latest poem, is a tribute to him, and it's especially for his family, friends, acquaintances, all who knew him or have heard of him. And the poem is called Hank. We like to kid ourselves, but most of us succumb one way or another. It's just a matter of time when we find ourselves digging the all too familiar shell scrapes, just like we'd been taught. But when they taught us, they were meant as a temporary solution to an imminent threat, and we only dug one, at least one at a time. Me and Hank, for instance, we're one and the same, both of us digging more scrapes than we knew what to do with. The saddest thing being that Hank isn't digging anymore, and he won't be digging again. There are a lot of men like me and Hank, with more than one too many battles under an overstretched belt. Survivors that came home, heroes to the cause, only to find a much bigger battlefield with the battle far from won. Look around you. It isn't hard to spot the vets, backs to the wall and watching, and always at the ready, easy to the tear, because brave men are not ashamed to be seen to cry in public, for they have nothing to prove. Eventually, just like me and Hank, the scrapes form a formidable barrier, an isolated tomb, and every betrayal brings another dig, solitary avoidance being the best way to silence the demons. Every man must meet his maker. That is the sadness of life. Some of us die trying to live, and others choose to march towards the moment of their own volition. Hank chose the latter. Warrior on warrior, brother to brother. I doubt there is a man exists that would argue Hank's motive. Most would step forward gladly to take his place, all part of the legend. I did not know Hank. I just heard tell of him one day. You can leave the regiment, but your heart will always be engraved by its wings. He is at peace now, a brave man who felt betrayed and chose his time to die. I think that says it all. God bless Hank.